How's it going, my peeps? You should all know what time it is, and if you don't, it is now time for the TLC Prediction Game video, where I'll be going over every single one of my predictions for every single match on the TLC card, and in the comment section I encourage you guys to participate and leave your predictions for all the matches to participate in the prediction game, and the winner, the person that gets every single match right, gets a shout out in the next prediction game video, so that would be the Royal Rumble one. So anyways, for Survivor Series, one person got every single match right, or at least every single prediction that I asked for right, and that was Jason Plummer. He got every match right, to Sheamus even cashing in the Money in the Bank briefcase. For some reason, a lot of people thought that you needed to leave your prediction for who you thought was going to be in the 5-on-5 Classic Survivor Series match. But that was just me wondering who was going to be in it. It wasn't actually a part of the prediction game. So whether you got that right or wrong, didn't matter. But yeah, shoutouts or congrats to Jason Plummer. Link to his channel will be in the description box. With that said, TLC, man, it's actually one of my favorite pay-per-views for the simple fact that you get a TLC match, you get a ladder match, and you also get a tables match. I'm a fan of all those matches, except for the chairs match. Not really a fan of chairs matches. I mean, they can be good, but I just think the stipulation is kind of a lame stipulation when you can use chairs in a TLC match. You can use chairs in a ladder match too. Anyways, yeah, not a big fan of chairs matches, but big fan of ladders, tables, and TLC matches. So for that reason, TLC is one of my favorite, actually I think it's my favorite non-big pay-per-view. It's not part of the Big Four, it's not part of the Survivor Series, Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, and SummerSlam. So, we've got 7 matches on the card this time around. There's no pre-show or kickoff match announced at the moment while I'm recording this. There might be one announced later, but for now, there are no matches, so if they do announce a kickoff match later, you don't need to add it in your prediction game. It's not going to count. Just leave your predictions for the matches I go over in this video. So let's get started, and we're going to start it off with the chairs match. Alberto Del Rio versus Jack Swagger. So this is also for the United States Championship. It's Del Rio's first title defense since winning the championship, and in my opinion, Del Rio walks out with the championship here. I see this only as like something for Del Rio to do until John Cena comes back and goes after that championship. I don't see Del Rio losing the United States Championship until John Cena comes back. He's keeping it warm for John Cena. John Cena's either going to win that championship from him, or even if he doesn't win it, at least he's going to get a rematch for that title. So Del Rio versus Jack Swagger, gonna go with Del Rio on this one. I know that Seb Coulter now, or Del Rio ditched Seb Coulter, and he might show up with Jack Swagger at the pay-per-view. I still don't think that's enough for Jack Swagger to win. So moving on, we've got the big guy versus Rusev with Lana in his corner. I think for the first time since Payback, which was the last match he had with John Cena, or at least the last match he had with John Cena on pay-per-view, because I know he faced off against him on Raw. So, ever since that loss to John Cena, Rusev just hasn't been the same. He used to be dominant, undefeated, then he loses his first match, and then he keeps on losing and losing and losing. It just doesn't make sense to me how this dominant guy, undefeated guy, goes from being undefeated to losing practically every significant match, or every important match that he's in. So right now, looking at these two, Ryback and Rusev, honestly they both could use a win. Ryback, after getting his 2 straight losses to Kevin Owens on pay-per-view and having one of the worst Intercontinental Championship reigns ever, and also Rusev could definitely use a win on pay-per-view since the guy's just been losing all the damn time. He's been taking the pins in all the tag team matches. So, you know what, out of those two, while they both could use a win, I feel Rusev needs to win more. You know, especially for people to start taking Rusev seriously again. And also, this is like his reunion with Lana. So, I think him going back with Lana now maybe we might see the old Rusev again, the dominant Rusev, and we might stop seeing him losing all the damn time. At least I hope so. And I actually think that's gonna be the case at TLC. I think Rusev's gonna win, and I also hope he wins. So going with Rusev on this one. And then moving on, we've got Charlotte versus Paige for the Divas Championship, and Ric Flair will be in Charlotte's corner, I believe. So when it comes to this one, man, I can't be the only one that's confused here with this whole thing. Like, previously on the last pay-per-view, it was clear who was the face and who was the heel. Paige was the heel, Charlotte was the face. Now, I don't know. Is Charlotte a heel right now? She's been acting like a heel, but also Paige has been a heel. So is Paige turning face, or is Paige still a heel? And is Charlotte definitely a heel now, or is she like a tweener or something like that? Because she's not acting like a face. So, I don't know. I'm thinking Charlotte is in that phase where she's slowly turning heel. So with Charlotte, or I mean Ric Flair now in her corner at TLC, I think this might be a way to finally turn Charlotte fully heel. And so, for that to happen, I think Charlotte needs to win, and I think Charlotte's gonna win with interference by Ric Flair, thus fully turning her heel. As far as Paige goes, I don't know if she's gonna remain a heel or a face, whatever. I'm gonna go with Charlotte on this one because I think Ric Flair is gonna get involved and help Charlotte get the win. And then we've got the Wyatt family versus the ECW Originals. It is going to be the Dudley Boys, Tommy Dreamer, and Rhino versus Bray Wyatt, Braun Strowman, Luke Harper, and Eric Rowan in an elimination tables match. I'm actually looking forward to this. I like tables matches, and I like tag team or elimination tables matches even more. This is a match you don't get to see often. At TLC, like I said, you see a tables match every single year, but I think this is the first time, or actually no, this is not the first time, I believe. Because I think the Divas have had a elimination tables match before at TLC. It was either at TLC or Extreme Rules. It involved Beth Phoenix, Michelle McCool, Layla, and Natalya, I believe. So yeah, anyways, as far as this match goes, I definitely think that the Wyatt family will get the win. This is the ECW guys' match. Like, it's a tables match. It's an ECW, you know, type match. So it should favor them, but the Wyatt family just lost their match to the Brothers of Destruction, so they need the win here. And also, they've got Braun Strowman in their corner. So, Wyatt family is winning this. And the way it works with the Wyatt family, and I've said this before a couple times, they go ahead and lose a feud, and then they win the next one, and then they lose the next one, and the feuds that they lose are the ones against the main event guys, and the ones that they win are the ones against the mid-carders. So, in this case, Team ECW, while they were in the main event in the past and all of that, at the moment they're not. So the Wyatt family getting the win here. And then we've got the New Day versus the Usos versus the Lucha Dragons in a triple threat ladder match for the WWE Tag Team Championships. I actually think this could be the match of the night. I mean, all the superstars in this match can put on great matches, so you put them together in a ladder match too. This has the potential to be, like I said, the match of the night. This could be a really good match. I hope it gets a good amount of time. So when it comes to this one, I'm gonna go with the New Day here, but I wouldn't be incredibly surprised if the Usos win the tag team titles here. Out of the two challengers, I think the Usos have a bigger chance of winning the titles over the Lucha Dragons. But overall, just looking at all three teams, including the champions, I think the New Day has the bigger chance here at walking away with the titles. And plus, it's a ladder match, it's no disqualification, there's 3 members of the New Day, so they've got the numbers advantage here too. So, gonna go with the New Day for the tag team title match, and then we've got the Intercontinental Championship match, Kevin Owens versus Dean Ambrose. The last time they fought on pay-per-view, Dean Ambrose got the win over Owens in the semifinals of the tournament. Right here, I think Owens gets the win. So, gonna go with Kevin Owens getting the win and retaining the IC Championship. And for the main event, the TLC match, Sheamus versus Roman Reigns, I'm gonna go with Sheamus on this one. Make sure you stay tuned for part 2 of this video where I'll go into detail as to why I think Sheamus is going to win this match. And also stay tuned for my simulations of all the other matches on the card where I'll also go into greater detail for all of my predictions. So, now it's time for you guys to give me your predictions in the comment section below. I'll list all the matches in the description box so you guys can easily give me your predictions and possibly win the prediction game. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and with that said, I'm out guys, see ya.